because you're both so focused on your past mistakes, while we look to the future.
Ouch. Huh, nice one.
She's right, Instructor Claire!
8 leads! Breaking dawn!
Damn it.
I can't afford to lose.
No, we can't. Did you notice anything unusual about that last crest? It has to be clicked into place. Yes, I think that's a sign that a new path is opened. Maybe we should head back to that ruined garden first. Yeah, and prepare for the next battle. My mirror's on it being the prince and the sanguine ogre. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time we beat up Claire and Lecter. Apparently he promised to meet up with Lucy and the rest of his old classmates once this war was all over. Knowing this guy, probably didn't expect to make it through this in one piece. Easy as hell to make a promise you know you can't keep. Maybe. But right now, we have a chance to make sure he does keep that promise. Major Claire. She's been keeping everything bottled up until now. Once this is all over, I'm sure she'll be. That's it. Back to the garden. Something's different. I'll be honest, I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, I'll edit all these episodes, and then the footage will just get corrupted again, which would fucking suck. But I will make sure that does not happen. That could be because we defeated the first Guardian. I sense ebbs and flows of pure mana. This must have been a place for recovery in the past. One of the gates up ahead has opened. Yeah, looks like we've met the conditions to open on our path. Excellent. This looks like the central sector of the Imperial Fortress. I think we can safely assume this is the best spot to set up camp. Yeah, that makes sense. Should we summon the Divine Knights and the Panther Soldates then? Yeah, that's a good idea. Sweet, let's teleport those Soldates. The fortress is as big as I thought. I hope making this garden our base of operations will make exploration more efficient. Prince Cedric and the Sanguine Ogre will be our next opponents. We should take a short break before going through that left gate. Okay. Yeah. Valmor, or Dean. And, oh, you're here too, Celine. Since we're on the verge of another rivalry, I thought I might check up on them. Great minds. Come to think of it, I've been meaning to thank you two for carrying the Panther Soldates around all this time.
Think nothing of it. Compared to taking on 2 Iron Ones, it could hardly be considered work.
They were formidable fighters.
Reed, but you and your allies proved more than equal to the task of bringing them down. I don't have a voice for Odin.
I don't. Yeah, thanks. Now deflate that big head of yours. The real challenge still lies ahead. No rivalry battle is going to ever be easy. I suggest all 3 of you prepare yourselves in both body and spirit. Will do.
Spirit, you say? Well, Valmor and I can certainly try.
Hold on.
Now...
Well, no
Why she
surprise.
doesn't have her alternate
No
ribbon
surprise there.
And that's the power of love.
Glad that Scarecrow's not a problem anymore. Pretty good that we came and took care of that. I'm sure those 2 lovely ladies are gonna be real happy to hear that. Is that right? That's great, Ash. You knew about Kalania and Lucy's wish. Yeah, through John. I mean, ashtray. Ashtray. Seriously, though, who looked at Lecter and thought he'd make a good student council president? Some role model he is. Hey, don't give me that look. You've gotta know you're calling the kettle black, right? Ashtray was Joshua's original surname, from when he lived in Halmel. Ash seems to be getting his memories back, little by little. Give me a break, man! That lousy prince and his red knight are next in line for a beating, huh? I'll give them one they won't forget. If you need my help with that weird ogre girl or anything, just let me know. Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. Thanks, Ash. Hello, Reen. I'm glad there was a place in here we could actually take a little break. Yeah, it's just what we need to help prepare us for what's coming next. The Prince, the Sanguine Ogre, the fourth rivalry. It's gonna be tough, but I believe we'll make it through. Are you with me? Do you even have to ask? Let's show them what Class 7 can achieve together. Lord Rufus practically taught Prince Cedric everything he knows about fighting. Add to that his experience with the Ironbloods and his powers as the Remaining Awakener, and he's sure to be a formidable opponent. Yeah, it's going to be totally different. It's going to be a totally different story than the last time we fought him. If His Highness hadn't lost his way,
That certainly wasn't hard, damn it, just let it go.
If His Highness hadn't lost his way, then it's certainly possible he'd have been following the same path as us, but if he insists on opposing us, I shan't be merciful, prince or no prince. I'm here for you if you need me, Reen. Say the word and I'll be there. Of course. Thank you, Laura. Crown Prince and Bloody Shirley are next. This isn't going to be a walk in the park. If I'm right, Shirley might go all out. You mean she's been holding back all this time? I'll keep that in mind. She was pretty strong to begin with, but she's worried something else now that she's joined up with Ouroboros. I think the Grandmaster did something to amp up Shirley's strength. I heard rumors of the Grandmaster granting special powers to the member of Ouroboros. But, you know, she's a little different than what I hear from Randy and the others. All the viciousness that everyone says she showed in Crossbow 2 years ago, I really can't sense any of that. You and Altina have met Yin before, right? Way I hear it, she knocked Shirley down a peg or two. Apparently the two had a duel and Shirley got whooped. Maybe that was enough to change her. No idea why she's teamed up with the prince though now. Well, there's the whole Testarossa thing. Then again, I doubt that's the only reason why she teamed up with him. Maybe we'll find out when we face them. Leave it to me, Reen. I'm gonna beat that reckless ogre. Alright, good luck, Fee. Looks like it's your time to shine, Crow. You feeling ready to take on the Vermilion Knight? Sure, just gotta fight with everything I've got, same as always. Am I right, Reen? Yeah, we're going to depend on Kurt and his Spiegel more than usual, but the overall strategy remains the same. No matter who we're up against, none of us will hold back. When did you two grow up into such hardy young warriors? I may not be able to take part in the rivalry, but I can help you out with the ogre before it. And if you want my help with anything after that, you just say the word. Oh boy. Thanks, Instructor Sarah. Always great working with you. Kurt, what's on your mind? Prince Cedric? Well, to be honest, yes. I do not know how I feel about facing him on the battlefield. I was remembering him as he was when we first met. He struck me as an honest and very mild-mannered. When he praised my swordsmanship, his eyes gleamed with appreciation I didn't deserve. His behavior might have changed drastically, but I believe he is still the same person. It all strikes me as very strange. I don't think he's lost his mind, or that the person he was has been supplemented by this new persona of his. But maybe that's just wishful thinking. No, I think you're right. The rivalries are battles between Awakeners, but you'll get a chance to talk to him before it. Why don't you see if you can uncover the truth? If anyone can do it, it's you, Kurt, not me. I'll try. I'll see for myself what's left of the prince I once knew. Good luck, Kurt. Hello, Elliot. Guys. Oh, and Zio, too. He sure is a dependable partner, sticking with you all this way. Yeah. I can't even begin to describe how grateful I am. Thinking back, he helped us all the way through the Civil War, too. He's practically an honorary member of Class 7 at this point. Well, Zio, I hope we can keep counting on you. Well, Zio, I hope we can keep counting on your help from here on. I'm glad Claire's got less to worry about now. But Prince Cedric's up next. That guy's gotta be a royal headache. Yes, we can't expect the fourth rivalry to be any easier. I met him during the Civil War. I was the one who brought him to Duke Cayenne before the Vermilion Night. I also told him about going splat and die. Had I not done that, then perhaps things would not have turned out the way that they did. Owie. Don't blame yourself, Altina. My Uncle Croy bears the sole responsibility. No, that's not entirely true. I should have done something when I realized he was becoming unhinged. Muse, you couldn't have known. Hey, the past is the past. Nobody could have seen what was coming. There's no point obsessing over choices you didn't make. Allie, you were following orders, and Muse, your power-hungry uncle was keeping you from taking what's yours. Kurt and Instructor Reen will handle Prince Cedric. We don't have to worry about him. We just have to support them. You're right. Yuna's quick to take action when the others are feeling down. Muse and Altina are moving forward in spite of the past, too. I'm lucky to have students like them. Yuna's right. There's nothing to be gained from laminating the past, or... yeah, I think that's correct. If we feel we need to make up for things regarding Prince Cedric, we have to move forward and prove it with actions, not words. It's nothing new, but I feel that I'm no match for Yuna at times. But we've already come this far. All that's left is for us to fulfill our duties as best we can. We're facing the Crown Prince next. Kurt's going to be instrumental in that fight. Oh, and you too, Instructor, but that goes without saying. You have all of us supporting you. We'll get through this together. Yeah, I couldn't do it without you. Feels like we're narrowly escaped the jaws of death more times than I can count. I admit we have faced down a number of gruesome situations. There were the terrorist attacks, the Civil War, the Infernal Castle, the Grawl of Erebos. We've seen our fair share of trials and then some. And yet, against all odds, we've survived each one. And I've no doubt we'll do this time as well. True, especially since we got both the old and the new Class 7s working together. There's no way we can fail. It's really encouraging to hear you two put it like that. Think you're up for facing one more trial? No sweat, of course. Milliam, what are you up to?
I was just thinking, I'm glad we didn't have to kill Claire or Lecter.
Yeah, me too. They're like siblings to you, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why I kinda wish I could have done more for them, you know? Both of them had some pretty bad stuff happen to them. It's why they made the choices they did. I'm not criticizing them or anything, but I wish we talked more. That we would understand each other better. But at least they're both okay.
Milliam.
Oops, looks like I really brought you down, huh?
There's a message in the way. I can't see the screen.
Crow and I won't be around much longer.
but you've got the future ahead of ya. Can you look after everyone when I can't anymore? Of course. But isn't it a little too early for you to be telling me your last wishes? We've only just started exploring the fortress, and we haven't even fought any rivalries yet. You never know how things will turn out. Know what? You're right. Everything will turn out alright, Reen. I'm here to support you till the end, after all. Yeah, I'm counting on you, Milliam. She's really grown up. Considering their circumstances, both she and Crow really have amazing resolve in seeing this through. I hope I'll be able to match that. Okay, time to move on. It's this way, right? Doesn't say... yeah, Hall B. Ooh, are the headphones already starting to hurt my ear? So like I said, we need to get our CP and Brave points up.
Shit!
An opening!
Ha!
I'll handle it. All right. Ha! Wide open.
I'll assist. I shall go. There.
They're mine.
Now. There.
It really
there.
doesn't even matter if we
They're
die
mine.
here.
It's my turn! Ha!
My turn. It's my turn. Ha!
Now.
Let's go! Ha!
Let's go. It's off balance.
An opening!
I shall go. There.
It's my turn. Ha!
Now. There.
Poor guy's
I'm up.
getting bullied.
Shit!
My turn. All right. Ha! Wide open.
I'll assist. I shall go. There. Now.
They're mine.
Let's go! Shit!
I'll handle it. Is that all? You must train.
We need one more Brave point. One more Brave point. One more.
Ha!
We'll get it from
Now's
you.
our chance! Shit!
My turn.
Maybe.
All
Probably.
right.
Hopefully.
Let's get him.
I'll assist. My
Got it.
turn. Begin retreat.
Laura kind of needs one more hit.
Nuh-uh.
I shall
Alright,
begin
good
retreat.
enough. Quit that
Exiting the
shit.
battlefield.
Yeah, because I don't have Reen doing that.
Just what I needed.
Make sure we don't miss any chests.
Looks like a toughie. Stay on your toes.
I keep thinking that my phone is lighting up. But like, nothing's going on over there. Can't go there. Can't go there.
That enemy is strong. Please be careful.
I want to get through the fortress all the way to a certain point, pretty much before the final boss, but I kind of doubt I'll be able to do that today. We'll just have to see how far I can get. Oh, I almost touched him.
Treasure sighted. Begin recovery mission.
Let's see. There we go. Everyone's got what they need there. You know, I could attempt
It looks strong. Watch out.
the boss that I need to change my orbments for without changing them, but I feel like it was changing the orbments when I originally went through this that actually got me through it. So I feel like I'm still gonna have to do it. It's gonna have to be done at least one more time. And I can still revert back to my original save if I need to. which I don't know where exactly that took place at.
I see a powerful enemy. Take caution.
I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, Zack will probably be on after this fight. And then stop, maybe play
We've
Stranded
made it
Deep and
outside
stuff.
again, but it feels
Wait, not
different
Stranded
from the
Deep,
last
Green
time.
Hell.
Yeah, definitely.
I deleted
Let's go.
Stranded Deep.
It makes no difference who's waiting for us. We'll meet them head on.
It looks pretty tough. Let's watch out.
Also, I don't know if I've mentioned this, but when I go through New Game Plus, you know, usually I change the things up, you know, maybe let's change the hair for the character. No, I'm not gonna do that. For Reen, I'm gonna keep his hair to this silver, gray, because it would explain why I continue to do the deep voice, because if I go like this through New Game Plus, it's like, why am I making Reen's voice deeper than it needs to be? Some people may not get it. Also, I don't know what outfit I'm gonna put everybody in for New Game Plus, but I'll figure it out. I like to change things up. Figured they'd be here. Prince Cedric. Despite everything, he's still one of the most important figures in Erebonia. I'm afraid we don't have the leisure of worrying about being disrespectful to a member of the royalty anymore, though. You know, it's bad when Shirley seems like the more sensible one of the two. She's a special case of her own, but yeah, Prince Cedric really has raised the bar. He's allowed himself to cross several lines that shouldn't ever be. Fortunately, we have the perfect team to handle the situation. In the battles leading up to the rivalry, please let me take part. I'd also like to be on the support team for the rivalry itself. I've been waiting for a chance to talk to Cedric for a long time now. Kurt. Yeah, you definitely deserve to be on the team for this. You're welcome to join me, Kurt. I'll make sure you can call on your Panzer Soldat. Don't be shy. Use it as much as you need to. Thank you. Among our enemies, I'm really concerned about the Sanguine Ogre. We should also keep in mind there may be military monsters and archaisms on the way. Well, sharpen your blades, stock up on ammo, and let's go say hi to them. So we do need Kurt up in here. Oh, he actually has to be on the attack line. I hope I didn't delete any of the music that I used for the previous section for this, because I may have. I need to be careful with my saves too. I don't want to save over the original.
Hey! Look who's finally here!
Your Highness, we stand before you as members of the Radiant Wings, Thor's Class 7.
The Radiant Wings? My, what a fanciful name.
Enough with the annoying shit, kid.
straight out of some fairy tale or another. Yet as we speak, the real world is ablaze with war. Those flames feed the Imperial Fortress, magnifying its power and hastening the Great Twilight's climax. It is at that moment that the rivalry of the Seven will reforge the Septarian of Steel, all for the sake of the reborn Lionheart Emperor, Chancellor Osborne!
So you knew.
I doubt His Majesty would have told you.
I had a vision when I first joined the Ironbloods. Perhaps it was the Arner blood flowing through my veins, resonating with the soul of my ancestor. What I saw only renewed my conviction that this path was the right one. The most powerful Chancellor in Erebonian history, and its greatest Emperor. This is the man I've chosen to follow. Can you even imagine what an honor it is to walk in the footsteps of such greatness? To contribute to his cause? No. Of course you can't.
Your Highness.
He's completely lost it.
Yes. He may have lost his senses, but he's still both powerful and dangerous.
What a time to be alive, right? There's so much action going on down on the surface. I'm sure Daddy and the others are really tearing it up. Thinking about this whole war, though, it kinda leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Huh? Surely.
Are you dissatisfied with our agreement, Shirley?
Nah, not really. Sure, it'd be fun to raise some hell with the others on the front lines, but I chose to come here. At first, it was just because Lady Belle asked me to. But now, I want to see this through to the end.
Very well, then. I trust you'll fight with your full strength. We'll need it to prepare the stage for the rivalry, after all. Though the victor should already be clear.
Yeah.
Despite being outnumbered, you seem confident about your chances of victory.
They're probably counting on the fortress to lend them power.
Indeed. Lecter and the Icy Maiden may have squandered its power. But unlike the two of them, I am the Vermilion Awakener. I can harness it to its full extent.
Such sinister energy.
I can feel it. The fortress has granted me power, and the energy from the war is flowing into me too. If I'm not careful, I'll end up slaughtering you all. It wouldn't do to make you an immortal now, would it, Reen? I'll take care to let you live for the sake of the rivalry. Even if you're barely clinging to life, it should still be fine.
You... A true noble would never act so disgustingly arrogant.
Your parents and your sister would be ashamed to see you now.
And also, Prince Olivert.
They're the ones bringing shame to our family. We are the descendants of Dreikel's Reise Arner, the Lionheart Emperor. It is our duty to carry out his will. It is written in the Black Records themselves. What further evidence do you need?
Hey, Prince Cedric. Let me ask you something. What are you so afraid of?
What? You've been a serious pain in the ass, but to be honest, I kinda like your style. Way I hear it, you used to be one hell of a scrawny shrimp, but you worked your ass off and actually got pretty strong. I mean, you're no match for me, but still.
Out of everyone at Thor's, you earned the top score on the midterm examinations. Your academic and military records are exemplary. You're more than suited to one day inherit the future of Erebonia.
Yet it's apparent there is something you lack. A good leader. A good person earns their people's trust through compassion and kindness. Traits you seem to be sorely lacking.
You're going to lecture me on what it means to be a person? You? A homunculus cooked up in a lab?
Yeah, that's going a little far, asshole.
This is exactly what we mean. You saw what Allie and Milliam did back at the Grawl.
Altina was prepared to sacrifice her life to protect us. From you, no less. And it was Milliam who saved her, and the rest of us, by becoming the Sword of the End. They may have been artificially created, but their selflessness made them more human than any of us there. How can you not feel anything after seeing all that with your own eyes?
Kurt.
So what?
But when it comes to your brother and your dad, you start getting all worked up. And then when your sister tries to help you, you fly off the handle at her.
Don't you see, Elfin? That's exactly why I must do this! I'm just as glad as you to see him alive again. But feelings such as that are only for the weak!
You have this strange need to deny the love you hold for your family. Further, you have no consideration for others, yet the Chancellor's words are as holy scripture to you.
It doesn't make any sense. You realize it too, don't you?
You're the ones not making any sense!
As you said, the rivalry of the Seven's purpose is to reforge...